Listen to me. Healing after a relationship isn't just about time passing, it's about who you become in the process. We're going to talk about two stages of healing. In the first stage, it's raw, it's painful, and nobody can prepare you for it. Your first heartbreak, and the one that changes you forever. You will never be the same again after this heartbreak. And it's not even about just losing somebody, it's about losing a version of yourself. The one who tolerated too much, the one who sacrificed her needs for somebody else's happiness, the one who at times forgot her worth just to keep the peace. This pain is so unbearable, you really don't think that you'll ever bounce back from it. The emotions come in waves: anger, relief, confusion, nostalgia. It's definitely not a linear process. One day you feel so empowered and amazing, and the next day you're drowning in memories. And time can go by 3, 6 months, and you can feel so good. And a year later, you can be like, what the hell? Why do I still feel like crap? I thought I was past this. The pain that you feel during this time forces growth. This stage can be the most transformative time of your life if you let it. It's not even about just healing from this other person. It's about meeting yourself for the very first time. And that's going to take time. You start to take your energy back. You start to set standards for yourself. You start to realize everything that you sacrificed and what you will never compromise again. Figure out your worth and you figure out your non negotiables. Such a blessing in disguise because the transformation that comes with this is something that you would have never done on your own. You needed this to project you into becoming the person that you deserve and receiving the life that you deserve. But here's where most people get stuck because you do the work, you level up, you finally love being on your own, you love your own company, and then what happens? You stay there. And listen, I don't even blame you because it feels really comfortable and it feels really safe. But at some point, your healing turns into self isolation. It becomes very comfortable, very predictable. There's no risk, there's no disappointments. You feel very safe, but you're also at a standstill. Because if you're not being triggered in any way, you can't prove to yourself who you are. And true healing isn't about just rebuilding yourself. It's about stepping back into the world and applying what you've learned. And trust me, I know when you're in stage one and you finally get to a point where you feel so amazing, you can't even believe that you've made it this far, that you don't even care about what this other person is doing. You feel so good. Why on earth would you want to leave that stage? But the fact is, you're only going to see how much you've truly healed when you start to open yourself up to someone new. Because if you stay self isolating, you're never getting triggered, nothing is stirring you up, you can't even prove to yourself how far you've come and how you would handle certain situations. Because now here's what's going to happen: you're going to notice red flags almost immediately. And what maybe took you months or even years to realize, you're going to realize in days, maybe even an hour. You're going to realize what feels good. You'll appreciate the small acts of consistency and respect because now you know how truly valuable that is. And the best part is you're going to hold firm on your boundaries. You're no longer going to explain or justify why you won't tolerate certain behaviors. You're just going to walk away. Second half of healing isn't always easy. It's going to challenge you and it's going to test every single thing that you have worked so hard to build. This is where real confidence is born, and not in just being alone, but knowing that no matter what happens, you will never lose yourself again. Don't be afraid to get back out there and try something new with someone because what is going to happen is you're going to take little pieces from every relationship, realize what you need for yourself, what you don't like, what you won't tolerate, and by the time you get through all the frogs, you will meet your prince. So take as much time as you need in stage one. It could take years, but do the inner work, honor your healing, but don't stay hidden forever because you deserve so much more. Because the real test of growth, it's not just about how well you can be alone, it's about how you can try again without losing yourself. Because healing isn't just closing a chapter, it's writing a better one.